The soul has its own journey. Right from the stage of conception, when the energy responsible for sustaining a new life is created and transferred to the cell for further growth into a well-formed fetus inside the womb of the mother. The origin of the memory acquired by the cell is therefore the soul energy. The first ever element of memory that a cell receives after its formation is the soul energy, with memories of events of all past lives, an account of each action and deed, the karma. Karma is what is transferred from soul energy as it enters the human body at the time of conception. The first memory bank is therefore created at the time of birth, and it contains all positive and negative deeds and actions of all previous lifetimes. The soul has had its journey. Since the mind receives its share of energy from the soul energy, the memories created in the mind initially are the memories of all past life events and actions. Later on, as the mind starts developing on its own and subdivisions begin to take place into the conscious and the subconscious minds, the origin of memory is the conscious mind, where thoughts are analyzed and stored in the subconscious mind. As the memory banks are created at the level of the subconscious mind, owing to the oneness in consciousness at the quantum level, the same memory is transferred to the cell, where it is stored as the cellular memory. Once the cells retain this memory of a negative event, circumstance, and even a thought till the time period of cell division, only the cells will carry that memory. Once the cells divide and the new cells are formed with the same negative memories, the information stored is transmitted to the next generation of newly formed cells, and apart from being stored at the level of the cells, the same info or memory also finds its way into the storage centers of the DNA, the genetic material, the blueprint of our existence. The cellular memory is the complete blueprint of our existence. It is the energetic expression of us as a holistic being. The labels mind, body, and spirit are artificial labels that exist to make it easier for you to comprehend your multidimensional existence on Earth. Each point within our cellular memory contains all the information of the whole. This information is infinitely accessible to each and every cell of our body. How cellular memory affects our health. By default, our body is built to support health, harmony, and connection between all parts. So why do we get sick, develop a disease or illness that won't easily go away? If our bodies are meant to support vitality and healing, then why doesn't it just happen right away? The simplest answer in our experience is that the cellular memory by nature contains both positive emotional charge and negative emotional charge that is constantly flowing and influencing our state of mind and body health. The positive emotional charge is our soul's birthright. It can be described as an energy field of life force that is free-flowing, expanding, peaceful, non-fearful, whole, and alive beyond words. The negative emotional charge is our human condition. It can be described as an energy field of life force that is contracted, held as unprocessed traumatic experiences, negative beliefs, suffocation, fear, guilt, grief, shame, resentment, anger, and many more. When the negative emotional charge becomes disproportionately higher than the positive emotional charge, this leads to massive dysfunction in the body, mind, system. Releasing cellular memory is therefore a focused method on accessing and transforming this emotional toxicity, thereby allowing all holistic parts, spiritually, emotionally, and cellularly, to communicate and regain a state of balance. In the Sickness Freedom Challenge, the basic blueprint model, we shall utilize this knowledge to pass on certain commands to the innate intelligence for erasing all past life and present life patterns that give us sickness.